So as we roll on here, we do have some special guests in the studio. Let me bring them up on the camera here. And there they are right there. We have Ramon Richardson and Sylvia Brady. How you guys doing tonight?
Great,
good.
great.
Yeah, man, you guys sound good too, man.
All right.
So how you guys been doing?
Well, you know, my new slogan is just another beautiful day in paradise.
Another beautiful day in paradise, right? That paradise happens to be St. Croix, Virgin Islands. How you doing, Sylvia?
I'm doing great.
You doing
thanks.
good?
Yes, yes.
So Ramon, man, we wanted to get you on here. You said you were going to call when you got some good news.
Yeah,
And you got some good news. And I'm actually very excited. I was telling people that worked here, this guy, man, he's on Amazon now. So,
yeah,
you know, so like that, to me, that's like a big thing.
yeah.
You know, that's a big thing, you know, because, you know, we've been talking for like 4 or 5 years at the spot. And, you know, you've just been grinding hard and telling me some of your trials and tribulations and even some of the achievements.
Correct.
But your aspiration is always to just get on, you know, I mean, I think Amazon and Netflix and Hulu are all on the same level.
Yeah, they
And
are.
so you're there.
Yeah, and that's.
So how does that feel, man?
It feels good. It feels very good.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to really buckle down, deal with them straight up, get some contractors to help me deal with certain requirements.
Mhm.
And I remember going to the Christian State Library
Uh-huh.
to check to see if it's live. And when I see Al Green, I have to get up and take a walk.
Yeah.
I have to take a walk, a long walk. I feel so good,
Yeah.
you know. Like,
So
yeah.
let's go back. I know you've been on the show before, and you probably talked about this, but let's kind of real quickly go through. So, how did you get into what got you into wanting to be a movie producer? I mean, you know, some people want to be firemen, some people want to be police officers, but you wanted, you know, I guess you wanted to be a movie producer or something
Right.
in that ballpark. So, how did that come about?
Yeah, I will always remember how it came about. Way, you know, back in 2006, you know, reading a study Bible
Okay.
in the book of James.
Uh-huh.
I see a passage that say the subheading before I read the scripture said dangers of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
After reading a couple scriptures, ideas start to flow through my mind, and I just start to you know what, this concept would be a good fit for a movie.
Okay.
I start to just write stuff down.
Yeah.
I go, wait a minute, I might as well keep going.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, keep going.
Yeah.
And-
But did you know anything about making a movie?
No.
Okay.
You know, back then it was like you just Google
Okay.
everything, find out how to do stuff,
Yeah.
and then, you know, of course, everything for me at that point was on paper.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I guess I'm the writer.
Yeah.
So let me look for a cameraman. Let me look for an editor. You know, I contacted the Avis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once I in the newspaper, that was a good enough momentum builder for people to come and help me out.
Okay.
And I just keep going.
Yeah. So it's been 10 years? So you said 2000
12, to be exact, 2006, 2016,
Yeah.
18 now.
yeah. Yeah. So you've been grinding hard. So
Yeah.
I know you've been pushing the CD. So this new movie is called Womanizer, right?
The Womanizer. No, St. Croix, of course, you know, they saw it when it got released
Yeah.
in 2016.
Okay.
And you know what? I was really focused on putting it somewhere.
Mhm.
So the trailer was up on YouTube, and you know, we would always see coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah. But St. Croix done gay.
Okay.
So now that's on Prime.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
now it's an
It's
official
worldwide.
release.
Yeah, it's worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah. So I spoke to one of my characters who I know from day one. She's in the Screen Actors Guild.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, asked her that question. I was like, hey, when is something officially released? When it's copyrighted? Is it when it's, you know, sometimes people get that stigma
Mm-hmm.
when you just release something, but if it says 2015, they be like, oh, that's old. But now I know that it wasn't a hut
Yeah.
to put 2018.
Okay, on there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
people
know
think
it's-
it's brand new.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so St. Croix 2016, but now official
Yeah.
October 2018.
Yeah. So what did the people here think when they saw it? Well, tell us about can you give us sort of a 3-sentence snapshot about what the movie's about, and then what did the residents of, I guess, St. Croix and the Virgin Islands think about the movie?
Yeah, the movie is about Dayton Banks. He's a fluke of nature. He has a charisma with women
Okay.
that's very unique. So he has a good relationship
Okay.
with all these women that are attracted to his aura.
Okay.
And he just gets accustomed to it. So he's like, okay, well, you know, this is my thing. You know, I have 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 there. But eventually, it'll start to like backfire. You know.
Yeah.
And then he like, you know what? You know, everything going wrong all at once.
Yeah.
Now he want out.
Yeah.
You know, and in between that, he's like, you know, he just randomly picks this female who you know, by coincidence, in her wall, she want out too.
Okay.
But he don't know that.
Okay.
You know, so of course I had to build some kind of conflict for him, since he seems to be dominating in what he does.
Okay.
And then now he runs into this challenge where he decides to play it safe with one female, and then runs into a new surprise.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
So how was St. Croix and the Virgin Islands? What was the reception?
It was good.
Okay.
It was good. I was getting good feedback as far as the production from Danas of the Tongue, you know, to that, you know, and but I know for sure I lost one loyal fan. I lost her because I remember, you know, she was always buying my stuff from me, and then I ran into her by Joe's restaurant.
Yes.
She like, I hear you got a new movie out. I like, yeah. She like, ready to buy it. I like, yeah, thanks for the continuous support. She buys the Womanizer, and like about 2 weeks later, I in Sunny Isles, I hear somebody screaming. So I turn around and like, wait, this person talking to me, man. And it's the same girl. And she's like, you should be ashamed of making that movie. I like,
It's not about
thanks
you.
for the, you know, thanks. And that's when I realized, like, you know, in this thing called entertainment, believe it or not, you know, you put something out, they love it, they love you,
Yeah.
and then you put something out, they hate you now.
They hate you, yeah.
I don't know what she saw that
Yeah.
made her feel that way.
Yeah.
But on the whole, that lets me know that, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta take the good and the
The
bad.
good, the bad, yeah. The love with the hate.
Yeah.
It all comes
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So was this one of those? Because I know I guess we're working on a couple things, but was this one of the ones that was like a series, like a 20-minute series?
No, this was straight up
a movie.
I was working on Danas of the Tongue, and the idea came, and you know, I was going through some production lag. Why didn't shoot that scene in like 3 weeks? So like, look, I got this idea, and I know I could finish it. You know, nothing gonna stop me from finishing this. So I might as well start.
Okay.
So I just like, I know this is a concept. Regardless what comes my way, my
Yeah.
company's way,
Yeah.
there will be a result.
Yeah.
You know,
And, and your company is called what now?
Admiral's Pavilion Motion Pictures.
Okay.
You know, thanks to community, you got uniforms now. You know, yeah.
Yes.
So, and then, you know, when you watch The Womanizer, you know, I think I said this before, it's like a trace of Danas of the Tongue.
Okay.
The reason you see some scenes in St. Martin and in St. Thomas, because that's when I was promoting Danas of the Tongue.
Oh.
In those areas.
Okay.
And then like, look, this gonna be my next movie, The
Yeah.
Womanizer, you want in? And
Yeah.
people got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to put the whole thing together?
I finished The Womanizer September 2016. That's when I held my first premiere.
Like viewing.
I remember that,
Yeah.
a premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then once again, it's like I learned from Danas of the Tongue. I learned to just pay attention to the contract, sign it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, this time let me shoot higher. I
Yeah.
know what conversations to avoid. I know what not, you know, what to get into, what not to get into.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna try and get on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or Netflix.
Yeah.
And you know, the road to Netflix started, then the hurricane hit.
Yeah.
So I was like, when things start to get back to normal, I'm like, hey, you know, we get this up on Netflix, and it didn't work out. So I regrouped, pull up the Amazon catalog, and this time, you know, my company was able to execute that directly
Okay.
to Amazon.
Okay.
So
So, Mr. Brady,
Sure.
What is your involvement? You know, we're among greatness here.
Well, yeah. Yeah. One day. I'll accept that, but one day. Well, I met Ramon a couple of years ago, and he handed me a script. He basically said, "You want to be in this?"
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he handed me a script. Now, The Womanizer was already finished production.
Okay.
So now this takes us to the episodes that you've been seeing on Facebook.
Yes.
Which is the Rats.
The Rats, yes.
And he picked me for a strong female role.
Okay.
And I was more than happy to do that because at the time I said, "Oh, this is going to be the next Tyler Perry over here." So
could be.
Yeah. So my acting, goes back years, and so I
really? Okay.
decided to do this. So far, I really have only had about 10 lines, but it's been a really good experience because I'd not. I'm pretty much a stage actress, and I've not done a lot of film. I've done some commercials and this and that, but to do a feature character that goes for a long time, I'm really looking forward to. So I'm really a novice in this particular episode, and I guess we'll talk about the Rats.
And I love you working with people that have a background with the stage.
Yeah.
Because there's they have to know their lines.
Yeah.
It's live.
Yeah.
So they have to know it.
Yeah.
So now when I give you a script, they usually come and they know their lines. There's no double takes, there's no retakes.
Yeah.
So like, man, I'm gonna have to start
Yeah.
filtering out and focus on people who just do live plays.
Okay.
'Cause they take the scripts, they soak it in very easy.
So that's pretty much what you did. You were able to just capture the lines, and when you said action, you were good to go.
In this case, I captured more of the character, and that was more my focus. The lines came once I articulated who that character would be.
Okay.
And the difference between acting on a new script versus what I'm used to doing is acting on an old script. So, for instance, when I was in Raisin in the Sun, I had to play Ruth Younger, just like Ruby Dee played her, because that was an established character.
Sure. Okay.
But the free reign comes when you're working with a new artist, and you get to establish who that character is yourself.
Oh, okay.
So anyone that comes after me 15, 20 years from now has to act like I did.
Yes, I got
because
you.
I established how that
the
person reacted.
Okay.
In that particular
Okay.
scene, or as we go on.
Yes.
How this character develops. So
Okay.
that's really exciting too. That's something I'd not ever done before.
Yeah. So, Ramon, getting on Amazon, I mean, I don't know. I feel excited for you. I feel like you've just you've reached the top.
Next level.
I know.
Listen,
I know.
my whole conversation is different now.
Yeah.
It's different, like most naturally, because now when I meet these other companies doing the same thing, we can get you on X, Y, Z, and A, B, C. It's like, listen, I done there on A and B already.
Yeah.
So this is what you could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want Netflix. Netflix these would push money up front.
Yeah. Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah. So let me go that route.
Okay.
And you'll get cut.
Okay.
Anything else, been there, done that.
Okay, I got you.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
So
is the process hard? I mean, could I put do a movie tomorrow and put it up on Amazon? Is it like super technical, or you gotta go through a board?
Yes,
and get
I end up
approved?
having to find some advice is key. Listening is key.
Okay.
This girl, her name is man, I gotta say her name. I gotta give her props. It's not coming to me, but
The actress.
she's a business owner.
Okay.
T-Tray, Melanie T-Tray. She's like, Ramon, go to this website. There's a ton of people out there that will help you with what you need. Because I can go locally first.
Yes.
And she gave me this advice like 2 months ago. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and follow up on that advice she gave me.
Okay.
And it worked.
Okay.
I find somebody, look, this is what I need. My cover keep getting rejected. And in 2 twos,
Yeah.
it got approved.
Yeah. I saw a picture on Facebook. I don't know how recent it was, but you were sitting down. I don't know if you were sitting down with two white ladies, or there was 2 white ladies at a table.
Oh, that's the bodyguard.
Okay.
That's the bodyguard.
Okay, because I read the caption and I thought the way it was written, it was like, okay, well, Ramon has got this thing on Amazon Prime now, and these two ladies here are talking with him about some bigger things. It's sort of
Right.
what I gathered from that. But
Right.
that's a scene from the movie?
The bodyguard. Yeah, right now, I've been I've been here for 12 years.
Okay.
But I feel like I was like a junior in college.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Go-
learn. You
just
gotta
go
learn
through-
the business side.
Yeah.
So after you learn the filmmaking side,
Yeah.
there's business involved.
Yeah.
You gotta learn that part.
Yeah.
So when I learning about, okay, working on this next movie, and then I might start studying the business side of it, you have 20 people saying, yo, you gotta start promoting the movie as soon as you start filming. You could do this right now. You gotta wait until it's done. And
Yeah.
so like, you know what? The Rats is gonna be re-released as a movie.
Yes.
Now I could build interest for the bodyguard.
Okay.
Now let me do a new twist. Let me show people my script skills.
Yes.
So I show the two agents. Now, the synopsis of the bodyguard, I still refining it. The bodyguard is a cross-marketing movie
Okay.
about my previous films. My character Jerome Bentley sold 80,000 copies of Dangers of the Tongue through his sales agent,
Okay.
and she now is impressed with those results, and she wanted me to go to the mainland to work with her bigger contacts. So Jerome is paying attention to the entertainment industry, and he's like, man, it could be a very dangerous place.
Mm.
So I styling, plus I working on the Womanizer, which we talking about now.
Yeah.
But I put it in the movie like, oh, yeah, working on the Womanizer, I want you to be in it, stuff like that. And I want a bodyguard crew before I go on this journey. But the catch-22 is the character ain't gonna feel confident when you protecting him
Mm.
if he ain't test your skills.
Yes. True.
So now he gonna put himself at risk by actually fighting the recruits to be his bodyguard. Like, you can't bodyguard me if I could beat you.
Yeah.
That's like his whole and then since the Rats is all wrapped up, she did a great job when I finally got her on the camera.
Mm.
Now she gonna play my mother
Oh.
in the
okay.
bodyguard.
Okay.
First she was gonna play my stepmother,
Uh.
and then I was like, hey Sylvia, some things happening behind the scenes. you're gonna have to play my mother. I'm gonna resend you a script. And she like, sure, send it. So I just redid it, and it was like the first script. I was a mother-in-law where she talking to her daughter about the relationship turning south.
Okay.
Now she get to hear from the man's perspective, from the mother and son.
Yes, I got you. I got
And
you.
once you keep studying, you realize there is no such thing as a roadblock. Even the majors,
Yes.
they will have a 30-page script that they gotta trash
Yeah.
or they gotta redo.
You do. Yeah.
I think we've seen stuff where all of a sudden you watching this sitcom, whatever, you got your favorite character, and all of a sudden when you see them the next time, the same name, just a different person.
different
Like,
person,
what happened
yeah.
to so and so?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you got 4 projects. You got the Womanizer, you got the Rats, you got the Bodyguard, and you got, what's the 4th one? The Rats, the Womanizer, the Bodyguard.
Dangers of the Tongue,
Yeah,
the first one.
Okay.
And then Life at Track School.
Okay.
Now, Life at Track School is on Amazon Prime.
Oh. Okay.
The difference is this time I was able to get it on there. The Admiral's Pavilion was able to get it on there without other associations.
Okay. So this.
So
this- this-
now
this-
the
this is
the business is strictly between Admiral's Pavilion and Amazon.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
So now I'm happy because I was able to get it up there directly.
Yes.
I'm not happy because I'm gonna be a millionaire, because that's almost like setting yourself up for failure. You're supposed to be happy because you got it up there.
Yeah.
Because if a year passes or 6 months pass and you make that $1 million, all of a sudden your accomplishment gonna feel.
Yeah. Much less than what you
Yeah.
expected. Yeah.
So you got to figure out what your fulfillment level is.
Yeah.
So my fulfillment level is, okay, I got it up there.
Yeah.
I happy with that.
Just you and
Amazon connecting with them.
Yeah.
So now the next step is an agent.
Okay.
And I finally get to talk to one.
Okay.
So I feel good, like, wow, at least they're listening to me. I talking to them now. They're like, who is this? Who sent you? I talking to them.
You got
now.
a little bit of respect.
Yeah,
now.
so now, you know, once you get one of them on your side,
Yeah.
then
everybody
it's
else
like,
will follow.
yeah, just
Yeah.
turn everything over to them,
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
you know,
So Sylvia,
super smooth sailing.
you ready to play his mother in this role?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps picking me for these strong woman roles, so I have to get in his case on this one, you know, and I jump right into it, you know,
Okay.
and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
think
you
it's
so
gonna be
you
good
so
case.
you were trained in school in acting, or there's something that you just did on the side and so I had a liking for it?
I started acting when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I always, you know, did little
Dibble
plays
and
and
dab.
stuff like that.
Okay.
And I write poetry, and not most recently, but several years ago, I was asked to do some work to turn a book into a screenplay.
A screenplay. Okay.
So I've been working on that, and I've been acting here at CCT for
Okay.
years.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so, yeah, I've
Done a few things.
done quite a few things.
Okay.
And so, you know.
So I know CCT's their new season just started. I
Just
believe.
started,
Yeah,
yeah.
just started. Yeah. You and anything coming up over there? Or is that still top
no,
secret?
not this year. I did
Oh.
some directing last year, year before last, actually. I did some directing. I did quite a few things with CCT.
Okay.
And I sort of took a hiatus after the storms hit.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of, I got PTSD from ducking hurricanes.
Yeah.
So.
Ducking flying objects. Eh?
Yeah, so I haven't done anything
I gotcha.
except work with Ramon
Ramon. Yeah.
on this
Yeah.
on this brief. But I'm looking forward because I know he's got a lot of good things coming down the pike.
Okay.
And it's good to stick with a local person.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to see him do well. You
Yeah.
know, some people say, oh, well, you know, he's just that guy that stands outside Sunny Isle. But you have to see potential in people.
Of
and,
course.
you know, the more he talked to me about the scripts and the ideas that he had with these screenplays, you know, I could see the vision. I
Yeah.
could see the long-term vision. And
Yeah.
he's making it happen. So I'm real proud of
and
that.
and I can say that too because you know you and I have talked out in Sunny Isles many a days.
Yep.
And he was just on this thing about these movies.
Yeah.
And you know, and some of the struggles that he was running into, and then some of the accomplishments. And like I said, when I heard that this was on Amazon, I was excited because I know
Yes.
all what you went through, I guess, to get there.
Yeah.
And it's finally
The
there.
struggle
man.
is real,
The
right?
struggle is
Yeah.
real. The struggle
Like I
is
said,
real,
I
real.
took a walk. I like, it on Amazon. I got up and I took a walk. I was going wrong in the library. I had to walk it off.
Okay.
I had to walk it off.
Nice.
So now I'm on 100.3 promoting it. There's like a little commercial.
Okay.
So, you know, once again, business.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Amazon, they're great. Once you're up there, you gotta still let everybody know you're up there.
Yeah, you gotta let everybody know you're up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's, you know, work to be done.
Yeah. So does Amazon do anything like that? Do they advertise or have like a I don't know, like a package where they sort of push it out for you?
I'm
Or is-
learning that right now.
okay.
I'm learning that right now. But from what I understand, you know, 5-star ratings, I think that bumps
Yeah.
you up.
Bumps you up. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it bumps you up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This dude, I remember many days. He's just out there selling CDs, just here, there, and everywhere, man. And how's your? You know, I mean, I don't know if your mom and dad are still around. I mean, how they excited for you? You know.
Yeah, you know, of course. But you know, I really relieved that I could go to my cast and crew,
Yeah.
and they could at least see I leading them
Yeah.
in the right
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why when they didn't go to Netflix, I was like, man,
Yeah.
that would have really been, you know.
Yeah.
But Amazon, like I met this actress the other day. So when I gave her the flyer, she like, it down there? It down there? Like, yeah, it on Amazon. So, you know, at least people, you know, validation, respect.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, the company, Animals Pavilion,
Yeah.
are really serious about
Yeah.
the direction they want to go.
Yeah.
You know.
Talk about some of the people that you've had in some of your shows. I know Sylvia's been in one, but I know Toscani.
Yeah,
Toscani's been on, and then
Yeah,
some
Toscani's
others.
in the Rats. You're the
Yeah.
announcer.
Yeah.
You know, and I got my eyes on a festival, and they're like, okay, you could do a release outside of America. Like certain, you know, some of them are very. If you don't have it up on a website someplace, it's like you're disqualified.
Oh,
you know?
okay, okay.
So some of them like, okay, you could have a limited release outside of America. You know, you could do this, you could do that. But once you break any of the rules, then it's like
Yeah.
you don't get a festival
Okay.
entry. So even though they're on Amazon now, ain't like I'm gonna be like, oh well, I could just dump all of them on Amazon.
Yeah.
In my school of hard knocks,
Mm.
they're saying, listen, yeah, if you could get on Amazon, cool, but don't make that your initial thing. Still give it that
Yeah.
the lotto ticket. Enter a film festival where all of the big people go.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I spoke to this agent. They were like, do you know that sometimes Amazon will cut you that check?
Oh, okay.
So there's like levels to it.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
there's levels to it.
Okay.
So-
Okay. So Sylvia, you excited?
I'm thrilled.
You're thrilled about
Yeah.
acting and just making it big?
Well, I
mean,
don't
do you
know
have-
about
do you-
making it big.
Do you have aspirations to be a big actress, I guess?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I always have. But I think more importantly is to do your craft and do it well.
Okay.
You know, if it's for you, you'll
Mhm.
make it, you know, if you do it well.
Mhm.
If you just aspire to be famous,
Mhm.
you know, sometimes you fall in the cracks along the way because
Okay.
it's a huge world. It's very competitive.
Mhm.
There are millions of girls that are taller and prettier and have long flowing hair and all whatever else they think they need to make it.
Yeah.
But if they don't have the skills,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
won't work.
just
yeah.
a pretty face, but if you can't bring off a character and
Yeah.
if you can't stick to a time schedule, you know, you
Yeah.
just don't make it. So I just like to do what I do.
Okay.
And if it's for me, it'll
It's
happen.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ramon, on Amazon, I guess you can. I'm an Amazon Prime subscriber, so I pay the $99 a year, or I think it's even more than that now, and I can see all these movies, and so
Yes.
that's one way that a person can see it.
Correct. Once they type in a search queue the Womanizer movie,
Yeah.
and you know, if you're a Prime subscriber, you know, you could just go ahead and watch it and stream it.
Yeah. And but for non,
You could rent it too.
Yeah, you could rent it.
You could buy it.
You could buy it too.
All of that good
So
stuff.
all that stuff is available to anybody that is on Amazon.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
you can stream it if you're a member of Amazon Prime.
Yep.
And you can also rent it for X amount of bucks, and then you
Correct.
can also buy it if it totally captivated your heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, right now it's open to United Kingdom and America. They got like Japan. I think there's Germany. There's some other stuff on
Oh, the different regions?
on the administrative panel.
Yes.
That now I have access to.
Okay,
It's like okay.
so
But-
you just started out with the UK and the United States.
Yeah, and then you know, once I learned that side of it, then they'll plug into Japan
Okay.
and but right now I got Master,
Yeah.
America,
Yeah.
United Kingdom,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And back to what you guys were saying, you know this stuff about attractive women, and I kind of remember what happened. I see what happens to that set, you know, and I kind of have a fetish for the actresses that are a little older.
Uh-huh.
To me, they're valuable,
Okay.
you know, and usually they bring a whole professional attitude to the set,
Okay.
and then they really give me the respect as a director.
Mm.
So, like Patricia and Robert Gressar, you see them in all of my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and then opposed to you get the nice hot looking model, and next you know, she disappears and
Yeah.
you find a nice prettier looking model.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
just
So
quits
I
whatever.
really just look at the person for the value, you know,
That they
they're
bring.
bringing. Beauty, of course,
Is
cool,
helpful.
but you know, once they got a beautiful heart,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can't replace that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
I
want
like-
to keep that person
Yeah.
in everything you do.
Yeah. Well, doing this kind of doing the show and what I do here, it takes a certain amount of commitment.
Sure.
And,
Right.
and you guys are doing movies, so that's still a level of commitment that's needed and required. So how'd you come up with the name Admiral's Pavilion? Admiral, I guess, is a very high rank in the Navy.
Right. Yeah, David Robinson.
Admiral.
Yeah, when I was watching basketball coming up, when I had the time to just sit down and watch basketball,
Yeah.
it was Bulls in the East with Jordan and Spurs in the West.
Yeah.
Now, of course, this was before Timmy. You
Yes.
know what I mean? So, and then the pavilion, my mother had run a company called Paradise Pavilion.
Okay.
So, to pay homage, I said, okay, I'll take the Admirals and Pavilion and I'll throw them together.
Okay.
And then to let people know what it's about, motion pictures. And you gotta be confident in what you do. So we rule.
Yeah, I know. I saw
We
that.
rule. I think like you if you put me in a room right now, I got scripts for this. With who's the top 5? Spielberg, Tyler Perry, Quentin Tarantino. If we do a producers competition and they give us like $2 million and I'm in the same room, I gonna instantly show respect. But I guarantee you, what I ready to drop now, I think I could beat all of you.
Yeah. You gotta have that mindset.
Because I got the same back. See what you guys have. That gonna get no.
Yeah.
It gonna make us look even. But I ain't taking away from what they did to build.
Yeah.
What they already have.
You in the same room with them.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't
feel.
feel threatened or nervous or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, we good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about. So you're the writer of all these scripts.
That's my main
Yeah.
concentration.
And so you also do all the technical editing and the splicing and all the stuff to get to the final product. So you do all this yourself.
Right.
Kind of like a one-man
Right.
motion picture.
Try
shop.
not to be. It's always good to have people to help you tweak certain things.
Okay.
But technology is really, really starting to get fine-tuned. That once you sit down and take time to study, it's right at your fingertips.
Okay.
So if people check out the trailer for the Rats,
Yes.
that's a result of me learning this new software.
Yes.
So I got the new. First it was years of the fire. That was the intro, the fire coming in.
Yeah.
Now it's like we didn't, we gravitate. We're in the universe now.
Yeah.
So I decided to pick that intro, and when a bodyguard drop, we
It's on.
yeah,
It's on, right? It's on and popping
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So
not overlooking the Rats,
yeah.
but the Rats was like when she did her part, it was movie length time, an hour and 32 minutes.
Yeah.
And it ended where Leroy Stokely showed the audience who he really was.
Yeah.
He ain't just this reporter.
Yeah.
He living a double life.
Yeah.
So I said this would be a good ending.
Yes, I got you.
So let me close it off, re-release it as a movie, and I don't start to work on part 2.
Okay. So so why did you choose The Womanizer as the one to put on Amazon? I mean, was it the best out of everything you've done, or what was the thought process on that?
Feedback from the community.
Okay.
There was like I said, released in 2016, and there was like, yeah, we see the improvement, yeah, we really like it. And then of course, being that I got it'll be a good marketing thing, because the community of St. Thomas got involved, the community of St. Martin got involved.
Okay.
And people was like, yeah, that's the one. I would like to see that one up there.
Okay.
So once if they co-signing it like that, then okay, if they're saying it's good enough, then that's where it needs to go.
Yeah, it could definitely be good enough.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you don't even know. I have people telling me like in this one barbershop, you don't even know what you got. You just sitting here with this thing on a DVD.
Yeah.
This thing is good enough to be over here. I like
big time.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
And a wider Caribbean appeal too,
Yeah.
by
Correct.
having other
Correct.
islands involved.
Yeah.
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 You bring in a wider audience.
So Ramon, we got a comment here from someone you know. We mentioned his name prior. Well, not prior, but when we first started streaming it, his name popped up.
Okay.
So he says, enough respect to Ramon for his passion for filmmaking in the VI. I'm honored to play a role in his movie. I guess he said some more there. He says see more, but that's kind of the gist of the comment that this person was making, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. See, that's payday.
Yeah.
That's my payday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I good with that.
You good with that?
Yeah, that's my payday.
Okay. So what's next for you, man? What you working on now? You gonna do like an Equalizer 2 or was it Bad Boys 3 kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, the bodyguard, you're gonna have fight scenes involved.
Oh, okay.
So the reason I really reaching out to Sylvia, because when I do the math, it's like if I do 3 or 4 fight scenes, and this is my first time doing a fight scene. I gotta make sure it comes out the right way.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, well, it probably might only be 2 minutes max.
Okay.
So that's like a couple of fight scenes. That's only 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You got to hit a hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to build
Yeah.
more story that leads up
to that. Yeah.
up to the fighting part.
Okay.
Because you don't want to just knock out all the fighting part and you only got 19 minutes of movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so that's why it's gonna really, delve into a relationship with my girlfriend.
Okay.
They're gonna delve into a relationship with my mom.
Okay.
My friends are like, "Yo, why you putting yourself in this danger? You got money now. Hire a security firm."
Yes.
But my character is just he's cooping the industry. He's
Yeah.
seeing how these guys,
rolling,
getting
yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he like, look, I gotta get me a squad before I make this journey. Yeah. So that the Rats Part 2, and then of course I still have some skeletons in the closet that I still have the importance of agriculture.
Okay.
That is very important.
What do you mean the importance of agriculture? Is
I
that-
mean to just release a final product.
Okay.
And I didn't want to get into the habit of knowing how to do a film, and there were like 50 films in Sunny Isles.
Yeah.
Eventually, you gotta know how to like put it somewhere. And I mean, everything ain't all about money, but as a filmmaker, eventually you're supposed to know what PBS wants.
Yes.
I doing this type of production, PBS will take this,
I got
and I
you.
know how to get it there.
Okay.
I doing this type of production, I know how to get it to Amazon Prime now.
I got you.
Or I doing this type of production, it going straight to TV. Why? Maybe because I got a agent behind me now.
I got you. I
You
got
know,
you.
so I really want to that's what's gonna be up in the
Those
next
coming up.
couple years. The Rats Part 2,
Okay.
The Bodyguard, and put a dot,
Okay.
an endpoint on the importance of agriculture, because I think that's very, very
Oh, so
important.
this is what the movie's going to be called. The importance.
No,
of
the importance of agriculture is going to be a documentary.
a documentary. Okay.
So at Animals Pavilion, there's like a couple promos of it.
Okay.
Like in 2015, I did a World Food Day in UVI.
Okay.
Okay,
me talking
stuff
about
like that.
Okay.
And I personally, I really think that's important. You know what I mean? Eating right.
Yeah. Yeah.
After a while, when you realize when you're 15, 16, 17, you could just chuck down soda and sugar, and cause you're gonna run it off and burn it off.
Yeah.
But after a while, when you settle down into whatever your profession is, you gotta really put in good stuff for your temple. You really gotta feed,
Yeah.
eat good food. I try to stay on the 100% side of the fence when it comes to juices and different things.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing junk as long as I'm doing something strenuous to
sort of
burn it out.
to burn
So
it.
that's how the importance of agriculture is really like kind of personal to me. That's why I would film something like that, because it kind of mean
Okay.
something to me and hopefully to a lot of other people.
Other
too.
people as well. Yeah.
Will you still be doing like local advertisement for small businesses? You see that as something you'll continue to do
As
now
far
that you're
as-
all famous?
Of course, of course. I always need, like we're gonna have we have to have a restaurant set in for when we do our shoot.
Right.
So I gotta scout and see where we're gonna do that.
So that could double as
You
a
know.
promo for that restaurant.
Correct. Right now, I sent an email out to the gym across from Kennedy.
Yeah.
That gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. During election day, I finally got a chance to pay them a visit. They got some nice. I was able to go in the gym. They got punching bags. They got a ring. I was able to visualize.
How your scenes.
How
your scenes would look and stuff. Okay.
So I don't send them a proposal.
Okay.
And then just to not be tight key.
Yeah.
On information, I'll let people know what's in the grab bag. If I could get an energy drink product placement sponsorship,
Yeah.
then
That's
the
something,
game
yeah.
is already won.
Yeah.
Before my character fights, he drink this energy drink. That's advertising for them.
Yeah.
Cut us a check, then
Yeah.
I could pay everybody, upgrade, and maybe we could throw it straight to Amazon, because now we have a little advertising budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy
Nice.
doing big things, man.
Yes,
You
yes.
can tell that he's been thinking about it, probably many sleepless nights, just trying to make sure that every I is crossed and every I is dotted, every T is crossed.
Right, right.
Just to making sure that everything is is good to go, man. So you know, you're a writer. So I mean, are you getting any sleep at night? Are you just up with your pad and pen at the side of your bed, and when a sort of a scene or a conversation for a movie or a scene comes about, you just quickly grab it and write down?
You know what? To be honest with you guys, the hurricane benefited me.
Okay.
Yeah, I had, you know, it was like my first major one because my mother had took me and my sister up like a week before Hugo.
Okay.
So when I came back as a teenager, it was like Maryland, Louis, just little storms. So now when
this last
Maria.
one.
yeah, when Maria
Yeah.
hit, it helped me out. Because before that, I was on Facebook, I was on internet, I was
Yeah.
up, trying, and trying to get results. And then when the hurricane hit, you know, it's like when the sun got down, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I realized when things get back to normal, just passing out business cards got me more results than being on Facebook 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now it's like, I kind of fall into that mode where once the sun goes down, I go and sleep.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the hurricane cycle.
Yeah, that
kind of taught me that.
you got
certain things with me like improve, like with my eyes being at the computer all the time. They said I had dry eyes. You know, when the hurricane hit, I was drinking coconut water all the time. All the coconut trees are down.
Yeah.
Drinking coconut water.
Just get it right there. Yeah.
You know, that cleared up, and then you know the sleeping habit got put back in a natural cycle.
Yeah.
So now that the lights and everything back on, I still try to follow that pattern. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So our guest tonight is Ramon Richardson. He is with Admiral's Pavilion Motion Pictures, and one of his actresses
Yes.
in one of his movies is here with us, Sylvia Brady. She has been talking a little bit to us about her role or what her role would be, and she's going to play your mother.
Yeah.
You got your lines down and you know your switches and stuff for.
Well, the lines are going to change.
Okay.
Yeah, the lines are going to change because he writes, and he writes well,
Okay.
but I embellish.
You kind of ad lib a little bit.
I ad-lib a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
because there's certain things that a mom would say. He may write it, but a mom might say it a little bit differently.
A little differently,
I
yeah.
might deliver it a little bit differently.
Okay.
And that's why I like working with Ramon, even from the last episode of The Rats, is that he allowed me to ad-lib where I felt like it needed to
Yeah.
be a little bit more forceful here or pull
Okay.
it back a little bit.
Okay.
You know, and so I'm looking forward to that. And you know, talking about the things that happened after the hurricane. One of the things that happened for me was to get a little bit more introspective.
Okay.
You know, got quiet and I could think about what I wanted to do with this
Okay.
career.
Okay.
So here we
Okay.
are.
All right, man. So our guest tonight is Ramon Richardson. He has got his first movie up on Amazon Prime. You can, if you're a member of Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. Well, it's not free because you pay $99 for a year.
Right.
But
Correct.
if you're a member, you can just search for it. It'll pop up. You can also rent it through there. And if you want to put it in your own personal collection, you could just buy it and get the DVD shipped to you, and it'll just go there with all your other classics. Doing big things. I'm proud of you, man. I don't know. I just feel like with him, I just feel like I was with him.
Because you were?
Yeah, you know, for a while. Because I was talking about what I do here, and he was talking about doing movies and stuff, and
Right.
so we had some overlap. But you know, I could see that he was on his grind.
And he brought us all on the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I would see him here and there and everywhere, and talking to people and selling, and you know, like hustling out of his trunk of his car. I don't
Yeah.
even know if he got a car, but that's what he was doing, hustling out of the trunk of his notebook.
Yeah.
And it's finally happened, man. So you know, I just want to say much success to you, both of you guys.
Thank you.
Likewise.
You know, and continue working hard. And as I always like to say, anything else that you guys want to add or say as we kind of close out here? Anything, you know, Sylvia, you might want to add? You can surely talk for a few minutes about, if you'd like to, and I guess if Ramon would be okay with it, just talk about the other thing that you're involved in, which is kind of cool.
My paparazzi business?
Yeah, you could say
yeah.
a couple sentences, 2 or 3 lines about that.
Well, you both know that I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Jewelry, and we sell that fantastic $5 jewelry. So part of what I'm doing in addition to the jewelry and working with Ramon, I'm going to be outfitting the actors with jewelry. So,
Oh, okay.
you know, add a little accessories to
This is part of it too.
this piece that
That's
I'm wearing,
nice.
yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
And all of our jewelry is lead and nickel free, and it's $5. And you can catch me on Facebook. I go live Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So that's 8 p.m. here.
Yes.
And
Gotta get that
it's
correct.
been fun. I've been doing this for about 3 or 4 months, but I've also been in the jewelry business for 30 years. And
Okay.
I've, been a silversmith and
Yeah.
a certified jeweler for a number of years. So
Yeah.
I think this is a great opportunity for young people to get into. It's a proven business model and
Yes.
a great opportunity to make money on the side or make it a full-time career.
Yeah. And plus, you also make these angel, these
I
black.
make the Island Angels.
Yes.
Yes, and those are my straw angels. Those are really popular around Christmas time, and I
Yes.
can't keep up with the demand, so I've limited it to just Christmas time now.
Okay.
I used to do them year-round. I just
Okay.
doesn't
Yeah.
leave time for life.
Just
so.
for anything else, yeah. So Ramon, last word is yours, man. What do you want to tell? Actually, let me ask you too, man. Gotta ask this. Got some young 8-year-old kid watching this show, and it's like, I want to be a movie producer like Ramon. So what do you tell this young dude or young lady? What do you tell them?
Well, make sure you take care of your initial responsibilities at that age, with your school, and of course, once that's taken care of, then I'll probably give you a role, like in a womanizer, there's a role with a youngster in it. To get your feet wet, I'll probably give you a script, put you on camera,
Yeah.
and then by the time the movie's released, you'll probably be about a grade or two higher,
Yeah.
and then you could see what that feels like to be in that age bracket and already could say you are an actor,
Yeah.
and then just let you naturally, grow,
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
It's
So-
a great industry to grow in.
Yeah, yeah.
I grew up in front of or behind the camera,
Yeah.
and it's great for one's self-esteem
Yeah.
and for your community involvement, and it's just perfect.
Yeah. So I would imagine too that you're always looking for actors. I mean, do you want to make a mention about that or how they could get a hold of you if someone has an interest in being in one of your shows?
Yeah, you could just email admiralcares@gmail.com or Admiral's Pavilion Motion Pictures @gmail.com.
Okay.
Like, the breakup that me and my girlfriend had in The Bodyguard, that opened a window for another actress. Not to be like my new girlfriend, but to show that, when my ex-girlfriend came into play, that kind of had a hand in the breakup.
Okay.
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 And this is once again just me being, you gotta be ready, when you pay attention to the big studios, how they have to go through changes for different reasons, then when you experience something like that, you make sure that you could do shock treatment. You know what I mean? Don't, take it in, absorb it, and the show must continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, you could always hit me up, Admiral's Pavilion Motion Pictures @gmail.com.
You got a website too?
There's a Facebook fan page for Admiral's Pavilion now.
Okay,
You
okay.
could hit me up there.
Okay.
That'd be the best way to reach me.
The best way to reach you. Okay.
Yeah.
And Sylvia, you want to share any contact information?
Yeah, you can go on my website, designsbysil.com.
Okay. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for coming here. We are in the green room here. We call it the green room at the High Tech, Low Tech Studio.
All right.
And our guest tonight are Ramon Richardson. He is owner-operator of Admiral's Pavilion Motion Pictures. He's got his first movie on Amazon Prime. You can rent it, and you can also buy it there. Sylvia Brady, she's an actress too, which I didn't know. And she has a role or a couple roles in a couple of Ramon's movies.
Yep.
Got that right?
Correct.
All right, man. So I just want to say real quick that this is the It's Your Perspective talk show every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Actually, today is Friday. We did a special show tonight. It's all good. We're off next week because next week is Thanksgiving for those of you that follow that. But we'll be back the week after. We got a couple more shows lined up. So on that note, we're out. Everybody have a great weekend. It's raining here, so stay dry, and we'll see you week after next. I'm out.
All right.
Thank you. Good night.
Peace.
Okay.
Some say love is painful, it helps you grow. Well, it's time for the pain to